Warriors, welcome back. Let's do a breathing exercise, 5 seconds, 5 Mississippis. What we want to do is breathe in together, hold it, and release. Just to make room so that we can take a badass walk on the beach and share a couple of things. Maybe, who knows, maybe even detangle. Add some puzzle pieces of understanding that you were waiting for, some clarity, right? Or just so that we understand we're not alone, and yeah, the path is narrow as shit, and it's not fun, but it sure is nice to understand it. See, for narcissists, they live on luck, hope. For you, it's going to be a lesson learned, never to be duplicated. And you're not going to fail the test by adopting hate in the place of love. Warriors, 5 seconds, 5 Mississippis gets you to understand in that breathing exercise. It reminds you like a bitch slap that the only thing you can control is in your mind, yourself, your emotions. What makes you narcissist kryptonite is knowing when you're being provoked how not to react. Better yet, how to respond. Oh, dang it, man. You're a threat on all angles. So it's important you understand how to deliver a message of don't fuck with me or don't hoover without painting yourself as a target, so that narcissists use you for entertainment when they're bored to see how they can fuck up your day. No, the best thing to do is to allow them to feel like they're winning when they're losing. See, we talk about strategy, talk about boots on the ground. It's what we share in the remarks. It's because warriors who exercise 5 seconds decided to take me up on the challenge and experience winning a battle by stalling, by moving from emotional, reactive, explosive, when provoked by a dumbass with a crown, a narcissist, to responding with logic, with silence, or with absence. Sometimes with all of it. 5 seconds allows you to understand what to do. And sometimes the narcissist beats you to the punch by making the decisions for you. And sometimes it works out for the better. You ain't never had that happen? Come on, man, you gotta go, It's gonna be so awesome. It won't be the same if you don't go. Why are you so quiet, man? Come on. Seriously? For real? So I guess you're not gonna go? You're not even gonna think about it? And the whole damn time you ain't said a fucking word. In your mind, before you knew about this shit, you were going, what the fuck is this dude's problem? Why is he jumping like this? I smell a rat. Something don't feel right. 5 seconds applied. You just never knew. At that moment, it saved your ass. Who knows, them dumb fucks, a car full, probably got pulled over, and everyone got busted because nobody wanted to own up to who that bag belonged to. Warriors guilty by association, many of you dodged the record. Just on a gut check. 5 seconds. You know I ain't lying. Can't make this shit up. Let's do this together, warriors, and understand. Narcissists target the weak and naive. The sooner you get some snap to your walk, the better off you're going to be. Got your attention? What? Come on. Really slowly. All right. Shake that shit up now. Come on. Get your mango. Get the juguito. Warriors, come in closer. Pon atención. Pay attention. Spanish lesson. Look, some of you have that mind, and it takes you time to catch up. Kind of like that couple Spanish video lessons before, tortuga, the turtle. You take your sweet time, despacito, slowly coming in, right? Because of the amount of detangling you got to do. It's like trying to comb out dreadlocks. You ever seen a dreadlock? Warriors, whenever you're detangling and dealing with folks, you don't need to allow more duress and more Confucius to be added to it. And it's why there are a lot of things you're just going to need to keep to your fucking self. And it's a lonely walk. But you got to detangle this by yourself, and it's going to be a slow, agonizing process, because you also need to remember it. Never forget it. Once you're able to understand this as a lesson, then all other connections are going to fall in line. You're going to pay more attention. You're going to observe and listen and pay attention to the details better, more bestest, because it's going to serve you. And now, instead of denying red flags, actually, you become confident enough to speak it at the moment it happens. It's kind of like trying to teach a dog not to piss on the floor. You see, you don't rub its nose in the piss or shit 2 days after it done it. You do it as it's doing it and go shock and awe on that ass, so it understands immediately, this is exactly why I'm going smooth off on that ass. Same with narcissists. Immediately, total strangers will shit test. You need to immediately snap on that ass. Different levels of class, different levels of ghetto. See, by understanding clearly your surroundings, you know how to deliver the message and articulate it in such a way that they get it. All they need to understand is I'm a menace. They need to understand on the Hoover, love does not exist here anymore. And you're allowing them to believe they're winning when they're losing. See, you're going to leave them, and they're going to gloat with a shit-eating grin, because in their feeble-ass mind, they truly believe they were able to kill love in your heart. You're breadcrumbing, warriors. Allowing the narcissist to believe they killed the love in your heart is allowing the narcissist to believe they won. Let them have their thunder. Yeah, you win. And I want you to hold back. You're happy? You know what I'm talking about? Happy, 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 dance. Happy, happy, happy. Hold back your happy. Until you've got a clear line of sight that they can't see you. They're not paying attention to you before you go to celebrations, because they can read it. Because they've done it to you so many times. But see, they don't see this coming. Nor will they ever, until it's too late. In their plan, in their master plan, warriors, they're expecting you to chase. And when that doesn't happen, I need you to be gone. Ghost. Can't be found. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me. That's what needs to be playing in your head as you're walking away. Coach whispering in your ear, hold back that smile. Don't walk too fast. Pace yourself. Walk normal. Sway them arms in sync. You're looking like a robot. Relax. 5 seconds, warrior. Breathe. Breathe. You got this. You smooth operator. But all narcissists have to offer is a series of wet holes or a one-eyed wonder worm. Remove sex from the equation, even the conversations. And if you can't have an intellectual conversations with a lot of laughter, a lot of moments of where have you been, with consistency and zero pressure for a pump and dump, the meet and greet, then warriors, what you've identified is somebody who can articulate themselves intellectually, consistently, and show signs of respectful cooperation. Not all packages are going to be served up with the levels of perfection that the human materialistic world expects. You'd be surprised what is your equal. Part of the greatest lie of lies is getting people to believe that their value is above average. For it to be shameful to embrace average. Everyone has a false sense of an inflated ego, self, and they're stepping over $100 bills to pick up pennies. False hope, fool's gold. Waiting for something more perfecter than Jesus himself. And I'm gonna tell you something. If your standards are that damn high, I want to open your eyes to the fact that that second coming isn't a love story. It isn't a fairy tale neither. It's a battle. It ain't gonna be fun times. That's what you're waiting for. Warriors, I've told you all about Red Fox. And a friend of mine and I were talking about the perfect pet, and I said, you know, he said, you probably want a wolf, wouldn't you? I said, yeah, man, that'd be the shit to have a wolf again. But I tell you that more than anything, like Red Fox said, man, the perfect pet would be. And think about it. How many people I could fuck with this? A Rottweiler that meows like a cat. Oh, the fun. All right, warriors. Let me tell y'all something. Don't allow narcissists to get you angry, worked up, or upset. They want to ruin your day. Warriors, you don't surrender, you're happy. You came too far through your boot camp and shed your last tear for stupidity. Happy tears only. The kind that you have an aha moment of relief and realize, Shit, you walk up in this bitch with that emergency, you fixing to walk out with it. I'll pray for you. Wish you the best. You know, another comedian said that as you start to glow up, the needy come out the woodwork, and so do family. Talking about, oh man, it's gonna be a rough Christmas. I'm 8 months behind on my mortgage. Sure wish I could get some help. Oh, that was Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac said to Oprah, you ain't asking for help, you asking for support. If you wanted help, you'd have came when you was a day late, not 8 months. For real, y'all. Y'all better know the difference. Stop peopling. Stop getting in the way of others learning their own lessons by enabling. This is why we've gotten as far as we've gotten in society. It's time for these grown-ass children to learn their lesson. And they're going to do it well, without you getting in the way, without you needing to add anything to trip them up. All you need to be concerned with is identify it, speak against it. This is the power you have. This is what it is to have divinity, right? To have the strength and not live in shoulda, coulda, woulda. The confidence to identify it and go, are you trying to insult my intelligence? Really? Or no different than somebody farting. Did you just shit? There's only two of us here. Are you trying to hurt my feelings? Because it's not going to work. I first have to give a damn about you. Learn how to strike back. Learn how to also have selective amnesia. Pay attention to your enemy and use that against them. Now you're paying attention. That's what I thought. Meow. Man, I wish I had a dog. The kind that meowed. Damn mad. Boys, get out there and know that you're numero uno. Numero uno. Shake the dirt off your ass. Throw those shoulders back. Own it. You ain't nobody's bitch. Not today, Satan. No. Woo. Not today. Warriors, today might be it. Today might be the day the devil remembers your name. Because you'll have delivered consequence to yet another narcissist. Been an honor. Been a pleasure. Now don't forget to share your victories with your fellow warriors in those badass remarks like you have been. And I thank y'all for it. From the front lines, we report forever students learning the art of war. Mahalo, my fellow warriors. Thank you with much respect. It's never goodbye. Always until next time. Namaste.